Well, here we are in the Great Smoky Mountains.
You want to see something cool?
What?
You see how it looks like those are painted?
Yeah?
They're actually called painted leaves.
Painted leaves?
Painted leaf. That's what the plant's called. Walk up to it. It's like, looks like it's been dusted with paint. It doesn't look real, but it actually goes like that.
Van Gogh. Van Gogh faster. Yep. Alright, here we go. Vloggity vlog time. Ooh. Hit my horn. So, what's going on, people? I've kind of been MIA. Haven't really been replying to comments at all lately because I haven't had signal worth a crap. I mean, our cabin's like 10 miles out of the city and I get no signal at our cabin, which is, it's kind of cool. It's kind of a break from the constant online world. So I did get a chance to post a video or two while I was out on vacation. And yeah, this is we're coming to the end of it right now. By the time you watch this video, I will have already been back home and back to work, unfortunately. So yeah, we had a good time, rode a lot of twisties, and it's been fun. Love this place, absolutely beautiful. Just right along the riverside right here. This is, if you're familiar with the area, we actually stayed in Townsend, Townsend, Tennessee. Not Gatlinburg, but this stretch of road right here connects Townsend and Gatlinburg. So we're just out here cruising around. We got Heather's in front of me, and in front of her is her brother Tyler and his girlfriend Amber on the back. Tyler rides dirt bikes, but he just got his first like street bike I don't know, a few weeks back, and he's catching on pretty quick, so it's pretty cool. Like the whole family's riding together now. So yeah, it's been good, been fun. A lot of fun stuff has happened. I actually got spotted by a couple subscribers while I was out here, which is really cool. They both DM'd me on Instagram and was like, hey, oh my god, dude, that was you today. So yeah, that was pretty cool. We've been having a good time out here. It's nice. It's a nice break from Florida. Weather-wise, not so much. It's been hot. It's been like in the upper 80s and lower 90s like every day, which is pretty on par for Florida about this time of year. So, but not gonna complain because we're getting our dose of twisties while we're out here. Because as you most of you know, that Florida, we don't have a ton of twisties. I mean, we have our certain stretch of twisties that's fun, and that's our local route, but we have nothing like up here. You know, Tail of the Dragon, Chair Hollow Skyway, the Rattlesnake, what's the other one, Diamondback, and yeah, we don't have roads like this. So it's been fun. It's been great getting away. You know, it's kind of like the opposite. I was telling Heather, it's kind of funny because, you know, I love doing wheelies, and you know, I'm not really like, I'll be honest with you, I'm not like great at cornering. Like, I'm decent, but I'm nowhere near like the guys that live around here, the locals. Like, these guys will like just straight up murder me on the Tail of the Dragon. They're taking corners at like 50 and I'm taking them at like 35, 40. You know, it's not in my comfort zone. But then when we get it to a straightaway, I pop a wheelie and they're all like, oh my god. So but the thing is, it's kind of funny because when I'm up here, it's like I go through all these twisties like all day long, and the first straightaway I see, all I want to do is pop a wheelie. And it's funny because like in North Carolina or in Florida, it's kind of like the opposite. So like every straightaway, I'm just like, oh, wheelie, 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 as long as it's like, you know, safe to wheelie. And then every corner I'm like looking forward to, where like here it's kind of like the opposite. Like obviously I like riding twisties in the corners, but I kind of missing my straightaways, as sad as that sounds. So I don't think I could ever do a mile-long wheelie up here in the mountains, because there is no mile straightaways whatsoever. Like I got like a quarter of a mile, half a mile at most, and then it's another switchback or hairpin turn. So like I say, it's fun. Love it. I usually come up here once or twice a year for the past, I don't know, 5 years since I moved from North Carolina to Florida. So I gotta come back and visit my home state, and just getting in some twisties, have a good time, good people. Just been a blast. And I actually got pulled over once while I was here. That actually happened. We were on the way back from Tail of the Dragon, heading back towards Tennessee, or not Gatlinburg. I'm like discombobulated right now. We were heading back towards Townsend, which was where we're staying, and there's 129, US 129, like the Tail of the Dragon. The extended northern part of it takes you into Townsend. So we gotta ride that every day just to get to the Tail of the Dragon, which is still a really fun road. And that road I got pulled over on. I was coming around a corner and I was like filming. We were out filming that day, and I was like, man, I gotta get a cool shot like from the back with me dragging my hand through a corner. And just so happened, the very exact corner that I wanted to drag my hand through and get on video, the cop was coming around the opposite way. And I watched the GoPro footage, and he said he clocked me at 56. I was watching my speedometer later on that day. It was a 40-mile-an-hour zone, and he said he clocked me at 56. I watched the GoPro footage, and I was actually, my speedometer says I was doing 54, I believe, as soon as I saw him. So he could have, I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to say that he was lying or anything. He might not have even clocked me whatsoever. I don't really care. But anyways, he turned around, he U-turned, and he turned his lights on Heather. His Heather was behind me. He U-turned, turned his lights on. Heather, she thought she was getting pulled over, so she pulled over. By this time, the cop's like a half a mile behind me, and I see him flick his lights on, and I can see him. I roll over the next hill, and you know, I don't really promote running from police because it is a felony, and if you get caught, you're pretty screwed. So you don't want that on your record. So I pulled over, and the cop was super nice. All he wanted to do was make sure my stuff was all good, and which obviously it was. We're just waiting on Heather's brother. He probably got stuck behind a car. So, but yeah, everything was good to go. My record's clean, and the cop was really cool. And you know, he was like, "Oh yeah, I ride too. This is the deadliest stretch in our county," and which is very believable. Tail of the Dragon. Sketchy. So yeah, it was cool. The cop was cool. He actually let me off with a written warning. He basically was like, you know, if you get caught again, the next guy's gonna give you the ticket. So which was cool. The guy was cool. He basically just wanted to make sure I was legal and this and that. So is this the right way back?
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it was.
Okay. I'm following you. So yeah, he was a really cool guy. I would tell you his name if you're local, but I totally forgot it. It was like Capanza or Capazzoli, something like that. It was like something like that. I don't know. Really cool guy though. And yeah, he let me off with a written warning. It was really nice. We had a little chat. And basically, you just got to be respectful to the cops. And if you're not a shithead and you don't have felonies and tons of speeding tickets, chances are most of the time they will let you go. I mean, I've gotten warnings like I don't know how many times. And just learn to be respectful and, you know, be polite to cops. But anyways, that's not what the vlog is about. But just letting you guys know that the trip went well and we had a good time. And the scenery is just amazing around here. That's what really makes the trip worthwhile. The twisties are fun, but the scenery is just beautiful out here. I mean, it's absolutely phenomenal. I mean, for you know, for people that grew up in Florida and they've never experienced this, it's definitely something, you know, anywhere on the East Coast. If you've never experienced the Blue Ridge Parkway, the Smoky Mountains, the Appalachian, it's just really like a beautiful place, especially to ride in. Wow, just amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna head out of here. We're getting back into the town right now, so getting kind of away from all that scenic area. So yeah, I haven't really had much signal, like I said, so I haven't really been replying to comments and such. I try to still put out a little bit of content for you guys. So yeah, but that's it. The sun's setting right here. It's gonna be beautiful. And we're heading out, and we're gonna be a little sad going back to Florida, you know. But it is what it is, and we'll be back sooner or later. But until then, until the next video, I will see you guys later. Peace. Look at that sunset. Beautiful.